Dear friends, very good evening to all of you. Today I am here to discuss a very fantastic topic, and it is very important for the learners, those who are very much interested to get the idea of English fluency. So why is fluency so important, and how you will be able to get the English fluency? That is the subject matter today we will discuss on it. So what do you mean by fluency? Dear friends, fluency means that when idea come into your mind and you will put into your idea into the language. So that is called fluency. And when you will be able, that time you will put into your idea into the language, and it will be just flawless expression. When you will express your idea, that time you will not stuck, you will not fumbling or gasping. Fluency does not mean that you are so much hurry in your expression. That does not mean that fluency. When you will express your idea, that time you will express your idea in such a manner that the audience will be capable to get the idea about your expression, and it is understandable expression by you. That is called fluency. So that is why the learner should be get the idea of fluency, and they should try their best to get the idea in fluency in English, because English is not our mother tongue, it is a foreign language. So that is, you have to try your best how to build up our fluency, and in which direction we have to make our practice. That time you will be able to get the fluency. So that is the idea. Already you have got the idea what is called fluency. Now I will come to the point that how you will be able to make your fluency. So that is the very important issue. Many peoples, many students, many learners are interested to get their fluency, but they are not capable to make their fluency. What is the main cause of this issue? The issue is like that, though they are trying their best, but they are not capable to get it. They are just enrolling their name, they are just getting admission in different types of so-called English teaching center, but in reality the coaching center are not imparting proper education. They are not driving the students into the right direction. Their mentality is just like commercial. They are just established these types of institution for earning money. They are just charging huge amount of fees for different types of courses of English fluency, but they are not giving the real teaching to the students. That is why the students are not getting the exact idea of English fluency. Sometimes the students, the learners are not aware about the value of money. They are just getting support from their parents. Their parents are giving their hard-earned money to their kids. The learners are just giving their fees to the so-called teaching center, but they are not getting the exact fluency. So that is the thing. That is why I think every student should concern about the value of their parents' money. And another thing is like that, if a student or if a learner is interested to get the English fluency, that time they should be sincere. There is a concept like this, that is called LSRW. I think every person have the idea of LSRW. What do you mean by LSRW? LSRW is the 4 tips by which you will get the English fluency. L stand for listening, S stand for speaking, R stand for reading, and W stand for writing. So that means if you have the good intention that I will achieve the English fluency, that time you will practice the 4 tips like listening, speaking, reading, and writing. When you will do the 4 tips practice at the same time, daily basis, that you will have the English fluency. That is the things. And beside this, you will have to listen different types of English podcasts. There are so many podcasts are available. Some good speaker are also conducting the English podcast. Then you will have to listen the English podcast. Apart from this, you will have to listen English news channel. There are famous journalists are also telecasting their news for the audience. So then you will have to follow the style of their speaking. They are just telecasting their media report from the ground zero point. Then you will also follow them. Apart from this, I think you should read out different types of English newspaper. Then you will be able to build up your vocabulary storage, and you will also be able to utilize these types of new vocabulary and idea when you are just trying to express your idea to the audience. There are lots of good speakers, influential speakers are also available in different types of platform. They are just expressing their thoughtful speech for the audience. So if you are interested to get the idea of fluency, idea of different types of knowledge, then you can also listen to their speech. Then you will get lots of information. So that is the way. And when you will just try regular basis, that time it will be possible. Suppose you are a practitioner and you are just starting your practice from the very beginning of a week, 7 days make a week, just you will practice first day, second day, third days, 4 days, 5th days, but you will not make any practice for 6 days or 7 days. You will make continuous practice for 5 days, but you are just not practicing for the days 6 and 7. So what happened that time? You are as you are practicing continuously and you are just improving your position gradually, but when you are getting stuck, that time your fluency level will go down. It will not make any benefit to you. So that is why you will have to make your regularity, you have to make your just maintain your consistency. That time it will be very effective for you, and you will be able to build up your confidence level. You will be a very good speaker in course of time. Just you have to maintain your consistency. So that is the idea. And I think those who are very much interested to get their English fluency, to get the knowledge of English language, definitely they should follow these types of advice. Yeah, I am not a good speaker at all. I am also a pretty learner, but I am so much confident. Maybe I am committing lots of grammatical errors, but some of my mentors are advising me that you need not to think about the grammatical mistakes at all. When you will be express your idea regular basis, so your grammatical errors will disappear automatically from your speech. If you are capable to make understand to the audience when they are listening your speech, so that is the standard expression, that is the standard conversation. Maybe you are committing lots of grammatical errors when you are expressing your idea in your mother tongues. That time, do you follow any grammatical rules? Definitely, it is not, you are not following the grammatical rules at all. But why you will follow the grammatical rules when you will try to express your idea in English? Yeah, grammar is important. If you have some basic idea of grammar, how to utilize different types of words, what is the formation of sentence, what is the idea about different types of tenses, you should need some basic idea of grammar. And if you have the idea in which direction you have to just make your sentence, that is enough. And when you will make your more practice, then you will get the idea in which direction you have to make your sentences. And when you will make your expression, that time the grammatical errors will be disappear automatically from your speech. So that is the suggestion from my side, dear friends. And now I am so much confident. Maybe I am committing lots of mistakes, but I am not caring about that mistake. So I think if you are thinking like me, definitely it will be helpful for you, and you will have the English fluency in course of time, and you will be a good speaker. So that's all from my side, dear friends. Thank you very much to all of you. Take care.